I'm Nate Spack, and today we'll be going through Chapter 13, Segment 4 of the Psychology textbook. So there's constant communication between the nervous system and the immune system. Now, the study of this is called psychoneuroimmunology, the official definition being the study of psychological and neural influences on the immune system and its influences on behavior. Now, many studies show that those with happier lives are more likely to fend off an illness than those who are feeling more negatively in terms of emotions. And several pieces come into play when illness starts. Cytokines are proteins in the blood that control production of white blood cells and antibodies. Now, the white blood cells are the blood cells that attack microbes invading the body, and antibodies are the proteins which latch on to invading microbes to signal these white blood cells to attack. Now, according to a few studies, the sick feeling that you feel may be imposed by the brain rather than directly by the virus. Now, this isn't confirmed, but it has been shown to be a possibility in a few studies. And stress suppresses the immune system, and this can lead to further illness, which can lead to further stress, which can then make you more susceptible to other illnesses. Now, we are simply not adapted to handle prolonged stress, and in sudden emergencies, cortisol is released, which induces stress. This stress suppresses the immune system in an attempt to conserve energy to escape the emergency. And a few strategies for dealing with stress include relaxation training, which is a technique that focuses attention on calming stimuli while relaxing the body. Another one of these strategies involves meditation, which by definition is the practice of focusing attention to relax the body and mind. And lastly, mindfulness-based stress reduction is a newer form of stress relief, and it's a technique involving relaxation paired with attention on the present moment. Now, healthy living for sure helps combat stress, and alcohol, drugs, and smoking do the opposite. And so for alcohol, 1 to 2 drinks consumed per day by men and 1 a day by women has been shown to reduce the risk of certain diseases like heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. However, it can be a very slippery slope between moderate alcohol use and excessive alcohol use because only moderate drinking can benefit health. And alcoholism is a disorder resulting from the excessive consumption of alcohol to the point that it interferes with a happy and productive life. And one thing to keep in mind is that drinking while pregnant and drinking and driving are 2 instances where even moderate drinking, just maybe even 1 drink, can be very harmful. Now, with drugs, there's many dangers involved, including poor long-term health, imprisonment, and overall you'll be worse off than you were before you did drugs, despite the short-term high that you get from drugs. Now, smoking is generally considered a bad form of stress relief because although it does provide a temporary boost to mood and energy, it damages your health long term. And nicotine is considered to be as addictive as even heroin and cocaine, and it causes withdrawal symptoms to occur in most who even try smoking. Withdrawal symptoms being the symptoms that occur when a drug is discontinued. And smoking increases the risks of just about any disease you can think of. One very destructive disease being chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder, commonly known as COPD, which is a progressive lung disease that impairs respiration due to lung damage, and usually this is caused by smoking. Right now, exercise, diet, and sleep. So exercise truly helps reduce stress, and it improves overall health at the same time in the long run. And more exercise has been associated in numerous studies with a larger hippocampus and with better memory. And in addition, a healthy diet is good for stress reduction and overall mental health. Now, sleep is good for both mental and physical health, proper sleep that is, and a general rule of thumb to go by is whatever is good for your physical health is also good for your mental health. Friends and family provide us with a buffer from the cruel, cruel world. So social support is important. Social support consisting of friends and family that provide a network of resources for us Now, the stress buffering hypothesis is the hypothesis that social support provides a buffer between a person and stressful events. And in addition to friends and family, pets can also help their owners deal with stress. And it was seen that in forest troop baboons, most stress is avoidable, since most tension and stress, at least in this troop, was caused by the extreme aggression exhibited by the males. I'm Nate Spack, and that's my presentation.